an 8-month-old puppy. I can't be too upset about it. It's her trying to communicate with us what she wants or needs or is unhappy about. So it can be a little annoying sometimes, but sometimes it's also a little cute. It is far less cute for a 35-year-old man such as myself to whine about pretty much anything. So I really try hard not to be a whiner. In general, I try not to be a complainer. I have... Dang it. The reason I bring up whining at all is because I want to talk about a few things in this episode that didn't go quite as planned. And I worry a little bit that I'm going to come across as a whiner in this episode. But I'm really very grateful for everything in my life, everything that I've got, the opportunities that I have. I just want to address a few things that didn't go right or didn't go the way I thought they would, and what it means to fail and what you do after that. So hopefully this all makes sense. So let me give you a little bit of context. Last year, Clarissa and I both kind of got rid of our traditional 9-to-5 jobs in order to essentially pursue our own business. Doing content creation, media work, working with entrepreneurs and small businesses, and individuals and organizations just across the board. And it went pretty great for a while. We had some pretty decent clients and things went well. But that kind of freelance marketing work tends to be a little feast or famine. So we had some feast initially early on, and then we kind of got into famine. I should correct that. We didn't kind of get into famine. I did. Her side of things, the social media, the sort of brand awareness, and that kind of marketing went really well. It was kind of my stuff, the writing, the video, that sort of stuff. I still have clients that trickle in, but it's not enough to be self-sustaining, so I ended up pursuing other jobs.
Men and jobs are the essential basis of our modern America.
Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, I'm at one of my jobs right now. It's incredibly slow, but I really like working here, so that's great. But it would be a lie to say that it's not hard sometimes to look at what we tried to do, and especially my side of things, and not see failure.
I failed you, sir. I let you down.
You know, we think of failure as kind of a dirty word, when really it shouldn't be. I tried something, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, the way I had hoped, but I learned a lot from essentially starting, my own business with Clarissa. And I'm really, really very glad that her side of things, the social media and the yoga stuff especially, is going so well. Incredibly well. She's in Costa Rica right now working at a retreat doing media and teaching a little bit, which is fantastic. I'm super happy for her. To be honest, there is a small part of me that is jealous of her.
Jealousy is hard to deal with because it goes pretty deep.
And jealousy is another one of those words that we look at, as it's awful, it's terrible, it's a dirty word, but it's really not. It's just she's living her dream, and I'm so happy for her. And she works incredibly hard to make it happen. So I'm not just happy for her, I'm incredibly proud of her. But that little bit of jealousy is real, and it's not inherently bad. I just also want to chase my dreams. But right now, I'm just gonna have to chase my dreams part-time and see what happens. The absolute worst case scenario is that I work some jobs that are pretty cool and just make content on the side for fun. That's not a bad life, guys. That's awesome. So what does that mean? Does that mean that the business side of Intrepid Daily is done? Does that mean that I'm just going to be a 9-to-5er again? That's all very good questions that I don't actually have a good answer to because we're just figuring it out as we go along. I absolutely want to keep creating content, and what that might mean is that my website and my YouTube page are less businesses and more hobbies, and I'll take on just whatever freelance clients come my way while I'm working other jobs. And that's great. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I really love the jobs that I'm doing. None of this is to suggest that you shouldn't chase your dreams. In fact, I think that you should. You just have to be aware that, like anything else, there's all kinds of moving pieces with just about everything. Things can and will go wrong, but when they do, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't mean that you're a failure. It doesn't mean, there's no moralistic judgment to it. It doesn't mean you're bad. It just means that things didn't work out and it's time to try something else. Maybe you alter the plan, change the trajectory, maybe you try something new altogether. All that's okay. There's no one right way to be. There's no one right way to live. There's no one inherent right or wrong. You just have to find what works for you. What I'm getting at is you shouldn't be afraid to try things just because they might not work out. Failure is not the end of anything. Just because you fail doesn't mean you're a failure. It just means that you have to reformulate, try again, try something new, try something different. And all of those are things that I'm going to do. Now, in the world's worst case scenario of what's going to happen, I continue to just work jobs. That's not so bad. That's life, guys. That's being an adult. I don't mind my jobs. I don't mind working. That's not a problem. There are still people that want me to write for them, and I'm loving doing that. I'm still enjoying making and editing videos, so I'm loving doing that. And, we're paying our bills. We're not going to get evicted. And I have a cool dog, awesome wife, great friends, good family. What more does anyone need, right? What I'm really wanting to convey is that there's not one right and one wrong, and you shouldn't be afraid of trying something just because it might not work out. Things don't work out all the time. That's part of life. When you live that life and you do the best you can and be nice to people and be respectful and civil in society and try and be a decent person and, keep working on your craft every day, keep working on your goals every single day, and just live a good life. If I can help you, let me know.